Welcome to Divine Bold Beginnings 93. What's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our returning subscribers for coming back. And to everyone that is watching the video that are not subscribed to the channel, welcome you guys. This video is for our Cancers. Hey Cancers. This is your April monthly, you guys. So in this video, make sure you take what resonates and let what doesn't fly bye-bye. Also, if you would like to follow me on other social media platforms, all that information will be in the description box down below. Without further ado, let's get into your reading. So, the energy so far, you guys, is about releasing. I feel like at some point it was a situation where kind of you were on top of everything. Like, you had every energy down to like a T, and you knew exactly where you wanted something to go. It could have been a point where you were giving your all here, okay? I feel like you could have been given more than someone else was at some point, and you kind of started to feel that energy very strongly, where I feel like this person could have been taking advantage of that. And not to say like this person didn't realize that. Eventually, I feel like they did for some of you. I feel like this involves more of a friendship than a relationship, but to you, it was kind of like a relationship. And it's not to, get anyone angry here, but to you, it was a relationship. To them, it was more on a get to know you basis. But at the same time, like the way they were playing things were you were together, if that makes sense. It was like, for you, it seemed like a relationship. But to them, it was like, we're friends. But the things they were doing, it could have been like having you at their home, picking you up from work. Like, I just see a whole storyline of we're together, but I'm playing the field at the same time. Like, I say we just friends, if that makes sense. Like, everything they're doing with you is like relationship goal type things. So it was kind of that I have you in my back pocket type energy. But I do feel as though this person truly cared about you. They just didn't know how to tell you, you know, I do want to go into something with you. I just don't know how to start things off. I don't know how to really trust you, but I feel more comfortable in a friendship with you than I do in a relationship, because every time I go into relationships, I screw things up. And I feel like this was a conversation you guys already had. It's like, I feel like for you, you didn't know how to take the whole I'll feel better off as a friendship, and you could have been forcing like this relationship thing pretty hard. And this person, to me, I feel like the best thing they could do either was to walk away, or I feel like they kind of told you about yourself. They kind of told you off a little bit. And it wasn't kind of in a mean way. It was a way to where they shielded your feelings, but at the same time, it was like, I feel like you cut them off. Things are kind of lopsided here, because normally I put my cards in a row, like literally, and for some reason I kind of tilted them a little bit, like you're kind of looking at this connection sideways for some reason. And normally I get straight into the cards, and for some reason, like, you guys, I just literally don't want to read the cards. I want to just have a conversation. I see what the cards say, but I literally want to have a conversation. Like, I feel like that's what you guys are doing for April. Like, you want to have a conversation. You know things are moving on, and you know this connection is coming back together. in a better, healthier way. But it's kind of like you don't want to go back into what happened, but you know things have to be hashed out, if that makes sense. I feel like for some of you, like you have to drop that negativity towards that situation, because deep down it really hurted you that that person either stepped away from you or they made you feel some type of way. That for some of them, they've done things that didn't involve you. It could have been great things in their life that didn't involve you once you two stopped talking. And it made you feel some type of way. Like you could have been, I feel like watching their social media, um, or I feel like you were very close to them. You were very, very close to them. This person could have had children. They could have been, oh, it's really family oriented here, and you were always the one that will go with them to like their family functions and things like that. So when this situation happened and you weren't the one going with them to their family functions, I feel like it really hurted you because you considered this person as family. Okay, so it's like it's a bittersweet moment that this person is coming back into your life. You're kind of weighing up, do you really want to let them back in because of what they've done? And I feel like for some of you, you are easy to cut someone else out, but you're using like, it's kind of like that Gemini energy to cut someone off here, where you're going back and forth with the little person in your head to say, you know, what should I do? You're kind of like pacing back and forth in your head, like, this person really truly does hold tight to my heart, but at the same time, it's the, I don't want to let them go, but at the same time, like, what they've done, I would never let someone else, like, if it wasn't them, do that to me, okay? So now I feel like your energy is a kind of little more okay and allowing me to ease in. I'm going to read some cards a little bit, but I still feel as though you're at this point where it's like, I feel like for some of you, you guys are still not talking, but you're willing to allow them in, okay? So the first card you have here is it's time to release negativity, and you have the full moon in Scorpio. So I want to speak on that for you. The full moon in Scorpio gives me that energy of withholding your emotions and releasing the negativity. Sometimes people can hold grudges, okay? And I feel like, yeah, there are some unspoken words here. There are some unspoken things that needs to be said. And just going back into this connection, even if this person does come around or they've already come around, you could be going on with your day-to-day life as if, you know, everything's okay, and it's not. So again, it brings back that situation of, are you being true to yourself? Are you being your authentic self? And no, you're not, if that's the case, okay? I do feel like somebody, and it's not for everybody, you're waiting to sting this person when it really hurts. And that's not cool, because karma comes around. I feel like, you know, it's a time and a place for everything. So really pay attention to what you're doing. Because you wouldn't want nobody to do that to you. And grant you, this person did that only because, you know, they weren't healed. You know, because again, you see things differently because you are a water sign. So, you know, a lot of things that you can see, someone else can't see. And someone can only love as much as they know how to love, as well as you as the same, okay? So as of above is so below. But I feel like with you releasing that negative energy, this is what brings this connection back together. And I feel like you still want this connection, because if you didn't want this connection, you wouldn't be here looking for answers for this particular connection. And especially with these cards that are already out here, you haven't moved on. Like, this is literally what's coming in strong. You have not moved on from this person. or this connection. Like, you still hold true to it. And even if you got into another connection with someone else, like, that person is not this person that you're thinking about. And especially with the waiting game here, especially with the as of so below, you have the roots to this connection still rooted within your heart. You haven't given up on this connection. You've been waiting for this to come back together. You know that this has been true to your heart, even if you felt like at first it was an emotional loss and you had to get rid of it to heal. You've done that, and you're working towards, building it back up. So the next card we're going to go into is you are good enough. Knowing that you are good enough and knowing that you deserve more. Okay? And I feel like for some of you, like, you deserve more. You deserve more than just being bitter. And I'm going to say that word, bitter. Okay? Because that's the energy I'm feeling here. And it's not for all of you Cancers, okay? Because I feel it's just a few that is being bitter. But for a majority of you, I just feel that it's someone that's, you are very sweet. You are the type of person that forgives and forgives and forgives, but you don't forget. And you can't forget that you deserve love. And you can't forget that your heart beats just as much as the next person, but you can't forget about you. Okay? You can't forget that you deserve to heal, and you deserve to be treated like the kings and queens that you are, and that your heart beats as strong as the next person that's standing next to you. So even in this connection, just as much as you are involved with this other person, is as much as your emotions and your logic is coming into play. But I feel like with this person, you need to speak up. Seriously. Like, I don't feel like this person, it's not that they don't hear you out, but you hold back so much. You hold back so much of your emotions here. And that's why Scorpio, the moon in Scorpio came out, because I feel like parts of this person don't understand how much you truly love them. Like, you do gestures for them, which is amazing, and they love you for that, but your words don't really come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, the energy here, especially with the green, is giving me your heart. And it's giving me the energy of closed lips. The closed-lipped woman is saying, I show you who I am, but I don't speak. I'm here in silence. Do you notice me? I need you to speak up. I need you to be present. I need you to show people that you are who you are, because you are a beautiful being. And just as much as this full moon in Virgo is beautiful, you are beautiful. Each moon is beautiful in its own way. Okay? So you have here, hold your vision. You've been holding your vision this whole time. And that's why this is coming back around, because you are a heavy manifester. But continue to hold your vision, because you are healing yourself in this connection. Okay? And I feel like for some of you, you've been getting like these signs of this person coming back around, or you've been seeing people who hang in your circle, or somehow like something that reminds you of this person, their family, something that y'all used to do things together. Like I said, I feel like this person is really missing you as you are missing them. Okay? And then the last card you have here is the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Gemini is the moon of communication too. Okay? Not only that, the Gemini is the talkative. Like, I need to get it out. I need to express myself. Gemini is the creativity. People don't understand that. Gemini is the one that, in a way, is, people don't understand, is action oriented as well. So I feel like for some of you, you are very creative. You find ways to show people how you express yourself. So it's like, I feel like this person quite didn't understand how you communicated, because the way you were communicating wasn't the way they communicated. They can be like the opposite side of you. Like, you guys are opposite. And that could be why, like, her eyes are closed and hers is open. And I feel like that's why. But you guys are twins. Could be twin flames. That's a key. Okay, so the next cards we're going to go into here. You have here Rejoice, and that's the Three of Cups. So it's going to be a celebration within this connection. You guys going to come back together. But the Three of Cups, even though I say Three of Cups here, pay attention to, it's a big cup in the back, which giving me the energy of the Ace of Cups. This is that, the new beginning and, a connection. This is the rebirth of a connection too. But not only that, if you pay attention to, you got the 3 and the 1. This is that 4 of Cups. This is kind of that, like, missed opportunity that I want to say is what you once thought was there before comes back around. Yeah. Okay? So we have the solar plexus chakra, number 3. So we got 2 3s. So the number 3 may be very prominent to you. It may continue to come out. But that is the I can get what I want, honey. I can go after what I want. But that's that willpower, that self-esteem energy, that I got confidence here, okay? That's the, this is what I want, so I'm gonna go and get, okay? But you also have the awareness. I'm aware of what's going on around me. I'm aware of my surroundings. I'm aware of what I possess within me, okay? I'm aware that this fulfillment of my wishes is coming in, and you can feel it. And I feel like the energy is changing for you. And you know this because why? Your crown chakra, baby. Your crown chakra is opening. And this is the card of I know. I know this is for me. So your energy is picking up now. Because why? You've had patience. You've grown this connection. So I feel like with this patience card being here, even though you've grown this connection, this is both of you. I feel like this person now sees your value here. Again, like I said, the number 2, the waiting game. But the waiting game is giving me, not only were you waiting, but someone else was waiting at a distance, getting themselves together. Someone had to self-isolate to really see your value, to see all that you were doing. They had to withdraw and find their emotions, because I feel like this person wasn't really emotionally connected, as well as you needed to disconnect and find your emotions in this connection and see that you were too much over giving, okay? And I feel like that's where things became too codependent. We're gonna say that. Because when it came to this connection, it wasn't that it was an equal give and take. It was more someone giving more than the other person here. And I don't feel like it was purposely done, because sometimes when you come into a connection, it's more of, we don't realize that we're doing that. It's more of what happened in our past that we tend to take on traits from the past, okay? So we do go into the mental conflict. Like I said, this is that going back and forth into your double personality, like, should I not? That little voice in your head saying, well, are all these signs really for me in this person? Or should I move on? Should I change? That emotional loss, is it really, because I haven't seen this person in so long. Like, do they really feel that? Like, am I really connecting to their emotions? Like, well, the reason why emotional loss is here is because it's kind of like you're expelling the past, the emotional loss from the past, the emotional loss of that person when they weren't connected to you in the past. Like, when you felt as though they weren't working with you and drawn to you from the past. And I feel like that's why the universe is intervening, saying, hey, hold on. Let me talk to you. You're connected to source. Let me tell you the reason why you're, conflicted and you're in your mind is we need you to go with your heart. That's why the green cards are here, because your heart chakra is opening up. We need you to speak with us, okay? Because sometimes our mind can play tricks on us and tell us, like, hey, you're experiencing this because of X, Y, and Z, and, or it could be someone is emotionally attached to your person, okay? And what will happen is whoever is emotionally attached to your person, they will play tricks on you, which they will be kind of acting as if, like, if they are around your person, they will be acting as if they are your person, and you will think it's your person communicating with you, but actually it's them. So it will be giving you false information, like, oh, I don't want you, I don't want to be with you, but deep down you will know, like, your person is actually communicating with you, like, I do want you. So it's giving you that false conflict of I don't want you. Like, one day you may be up, the next day you may be down, like, but I thought this person said I wanted you. Wait, hold on, what am I feeling? So the universe is like, believe in us. Don't worry about what you think you're hearing, what you think you're feeling. Believe in us. Follow your heart, follow your dreams. You're connected to us. Continue to do your growth. Don't worry. And again, 21 carries out to be that 3 again. So you see the 3 is very prominent here. You could be seeing 3s a lot. 3s or 2s a lot. Okay? So then we go into shadow. Fighting yourself about this connection. Fighting that, I'm going to be a bad boss about it. Like, I'm going to just cut this person out. I'm going to be mean when I see this person. And then your good side come out like, no. That's not how we're going to play this. That's not how we're going to work. Because deep down, we know that this person was hurt. We know that this person, really cares about you. We're not going to do that. This person showed you a part of their family that they show nobody else. And, deep down, this person really wants you. This person is in discontent and boredom. And this is you too as well. Even though they may not be showing it. They may be putting a front on, that they're not. But I really do feel as though this is you and them. Okay, and they're trying to figure out how to come back into this, because deep down, they really walked away from something that they truly want, but it's victory and success in this connection. This is like the ultimate, this is where I want to be. And then if you bring the 2 3s together, you got a 6, which is this card, the 6. Okay, so the waiting game turns into the 6 as well. So 6 and the 2 comes into the 8, which we know the 8 of Wands is taking action and communication. So this connection is giving you a headache and making you feel like a loss, because you don't know where things are at. You don't know, what's going on. You feel like you're suspended. You don't know if you should be really feeling as though there's heartbreak here. It's like, you up in your head. I feel like, I don't know, now my head is kind of clear. I feel as though you're like, okay, I got a little relief here. Everything's going to be okay, sweetie pie. Seriously. Like, this person literally just had to figure out, what do they want? And it's not to say that they didn't choose you from the beginning, because some of them did not. And that's okay. They just had to figure out what did they want. And to be honest with you, they had to choose themselves. We all have to choose ourselves first. That's fine. So I'm going to pull a few cards from the romance angels. And then we will end your reading. I hope you guys are enjoying your reading. But again, you know, just make sure you continue to do your work. You're doing a darn good job, I may say. Okay? But again, the storyline for you guys is amazing. And the waiting game is coming to an end. Like, okay, see? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So, as you are releasing the negativity that is around you, as you are clearing up blockages, this is how things are coming closer and closer and closer. Look at that. See? The work, the inner work that you're doing. It's like, okay. You marking things off your checklist one by one. That's beautiful. Amazing. I told you, you thought like divine timing, it's nothing for you. You're knocking it out. Look at that. That's supposed to be sand going down. You see how little sand is left? You starting to build the roots in a tree already. Honey, divine timing is nothing. I mean, yeah, it may feel a little lonely at times. That's okay. You know, find things to do to cover up that time. You know, be creative with it. You have children. So someone may have children here. Your love life is being affected by children. Someone may be dealing with a karmic relationship. And they're trying to figure out how to incorporate you into their family, or how to make sure their kids are well off if they're going to pursue this connection. How would you fit into this lifestyle with them? Or if that's not the case, then they're trying to figure out, you know, how they can have children with you in the long run. Okay? If you both do not have children, because they want to have children with you. The next card we have here is you deserve love. You are lovable. See? You are good enough and you are lovable. We also have here, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So you got some lingering going on, or the other person has lingering going on. And then it's always good to release energy. So, hey, good positive vibes. Let's get one more for you guys. Let's see. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So definitely, it doesn't necessarily have to mean like you have to flirt with someone, but it could mean like just okay, I'm gonna take 3 more. Okay, well, there we go. I'm gonna take those. It doesn't mean that you have to like flirt, but it means bring lighthearted energy into your life. Don't be a bore or a Debbie Downer. I don't know how they ever came up with that name, Debbie. Interesting. Sorry. But it means like smile. Smile at the next person. You know, be grateful for the next day. Be grateful for the day that you're in. Just bring light to the world. Yeah. You don't necessarily have to flirt with everyone that you see. Okay? So, yeah, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Because ultimately, when you're having fun, that's when you don't even realize how much time it takes for your partner to come back in, or, you know, what's really going on behind the scenes, because that's when you're really enjoying life. And then when the person finally does come in, you're going to be like, oh, like, what's today? You're not even going to notice. And honestly, you guys, and if this is not a connection that's, like, been separated or anything, or if you are with someone and things are going a little rocky, it's just going to make your bond even stronger. And then on top of that, like, I mean, things are going to be great. So that's the best to say out of it. You have here, get to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. See? You have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, honey? Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. See, it takes time to get there. And for the last card you have here is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Stay positive, darlings. Yes. So this is the end of your reading, Cancers. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give the video a thumbs up. And if your bell notifications are not turned on, please turn your bell notifications on. I will see you guys in the next readings. Have a great day. Bye.